so it is April 13th. Time is about 1:50, and I will be performing shock test number 2 on the third prototype that I made. That looks like it went to a heavy metal concert, right over here. So again, I will be performing the same test from the 3 orthogonal directions as stated per military standard A10G. Yeah, and I'll be assessing the damage after every single, test is performed. That sounds good. So, first test I will be performing is from this end, actually, from this front end, because that's the test that I didn't do last time. So I will be dropping it basically like so. From here, again, from 2 feet. So, here is 2 feet. 1, 2, 3. All right. You can see the lid popped open right there, so that could be a serious design consideration to take account into for the tube seemed to be perfectly fine. The DAC seems to be a little bit dusty, but the wires have not fallen out of the DAC at all, so let me go ahead. I'm actually going to put it in and lock it a little bit more securely. Alright, so I'm going to try this again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the lid keeps falling off. So I think that needs to be a serious design consideration that needs to happen. As you can see, like this part right here on the lock keeps falling off, and while it is a quick fix, it's not very durable in the long run. So I think we need to find a way to keep this sort of soldered together. The next test I will be performing is on the side, so I will be doing it along this side because it's the side that wasn't done last time. So here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see what kind of damage is done. This is the end that was dropped from. As far as I can see, there's not even like any dead damage really from the impact. So the box can open and close just fine. The DAC again seems to have all of its connections still there. Go ahead and put the lid back on. Again, the lock seems to be, I think there's a major problem with this lock right here. We need to definitely fix that. It just keeps coming off. And I think that has to do with the toolbox, like the lock of the toolbox itself, and not necessarily anything that I did that was a design problem, because it definitely didn't happen last time. So I'm going to be dropping it from a corner this time. So here we go, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Again, lock popped open, so we definitely need to fix the lock somehow on this toolbox. Let's see what kind of damage it did to the front of the toolbox. Let's see, which corner can I drop it on? I dropped it on this corner right here. The rubber tubing teared off a little bit right here, but otherwise it did cover pretty much all of the, did pretty much prevent dents to any of the toolbox, to the actual toolbox itself. Ew, yuck. So, I'd say yes, it did its job of protecting the toolbox itself. However, the lid does keep flying off, so that is a major design consideration. That needs to be determined. Yeah, so that's the end of the shock test. Woohoo!